Yo, listen, if you're starting a small and when several opportunities out there presenting themselves, why wouldn't you take advantage of it? Doesn't make sense, right? Whether you get into pre-sales or early into a project or even get a lot of airdrops, if you play your game straight, strategize. Of course, I can't speak on behalf of every single person because everyone has different strategy. But if you think straight, right? Get early on projects, stake, support them, get heavily rewarded with airdrops. You compound your airdrops, you take profit, you can actually make it. I mean, literally anybody can start small, and projects, ecosystem like Cosmos Atom, the ones that heavily reward their early stakers, it's insane. Like if you take advantage of those situations and opportunities, then anybody can actually start small, compound, and climb up the ladder. So in this episode, I'm going to discuss Juno airdrops, Cosmos ecosystem, Atom airdrops, and also show you how to use the Osmosis zone, the DEX, to provide liquidity for higher APR, but mainly to qualify for juicy airdrops. My biggest regret is not taking Atom seriously just a year ago. Only if I knew. But you know what? Let's actually check out the airdrops I've missed out so far. Okay? Only if I joined a year ago or staked just a bunch of Atom a year ago, I would have qualified for Osmo token, Juno airdrop, Stars, Huawei, and Neta, the recent one, the most juiciest. You know a secret? If you only voted here, just one vote, just participated in one vote, you would have qualified for 10 Neta. And one Neta right now is $2,100. So you would have qualified or gotten $20,000 only if you have voted once. And if you have provided liquidity or staked Juno, you would have qualified for another 5 or 10. I don't really know the allocation, but that's how insane it is. There are users who have got around $40,000 worth of airdrop just for staking $200-300 worth of Juno. I'm not sure about the number, but that's what it is. I mean, if you just go on the Twitter, crypto Twitter, and just search with hashtag Neta, you'll see a lot of people talking about this. I mean, it was a hot topic recently. Okay, so unfortunately, I've missed out. Most of us, actually, who's watching this video, yeah, we missed out on all these. However, the best part, this ecosystem is gonna boom. All right, guys. I don't know when. If you're focusing on all the gaming and metaverse, I mean, dude, I'm not against it. But if you're just focused on all those like that, the mainstream and the big influencers are selling you based on the narratives, gaming narratives and metaverse, you're just gonna be lost. You're in the other world, okay? But when you see Atom and Cosmos or Juno, it's another world, okay? So I would want you to ignore and avoid all the noise out there. Focus on Juno Atom, stake it, focus on the passive income, okay? I'm not gonna give you any financial advice. I mean, everybody has different way of doing things, okay? You wanna take something from whatever you learned from this video, apply it in your life, and ignore the rest. Right now, if you have followed my previous video, I created almost 7 days ago when I said you still have time to qualify for the raw token on JunoSwap. If you followed that and staked Juno, then awesome. You qualify for the raw token, which I'm gonna get to in a bit. And also, I've created videos. I suggest you do check out the playlist on Cosmos ecosystem as well as Juno. I show you how to stake your Cosmos, your Atom token, your Juno, your Osmo, all the tokens on your Kepler wallet for a very decent APR. And it's the same procedure, all right? So I would suggest you watch those first. In this video, I'm going to show you how to provide liquidity. It's just a little bit different, all right? But really straightforward. And basically, this will allow you to further qualify for more airdrops, right? So if you look at this, Juno raw snapshots were taken for 4 airdrops. February 7th and 13th, which was very recent. 7th, there were 2 snapshots taken, Juno and Atom stakers. So if you're staking Atom and Juno, like I showed you last time, I believe you will qualify for 2 different allocations of raw token, which is coming up. Okay, which is exciting. I hope I'm not disappointed. But this is just the beginning, and there's a lot more airdrops that's coming. I know we have missed out on several, which is disappointing, but doesn't matter. This is just the beginning. We are really early. If you ignore all the garbage, noise, and stuff out there, focus on this while people are just losing money, getting involved with a lot of garbage, like I said, we'll make it. Okay? All right, let's see. Juno, Atom stakers, Juno stakers. February 7th, 13th, JunoSwap DEX and Osmosis Zone LPs. This is liquidity providing. Okay, liquidity providing. I haven't showed this previously. That's what I'm going to do today. So if you have done this, kudos. You qualify for this. But if you haven't, it's all right. We will probably qualify for other upcoming airdrops. Fair enough? Last but not the least, let me show you this real quick. They're running a proposal which was passed. All right, it says passed. I wasn't able to vote because it was real quick. But do participate in voting. You see this? It's really important. It just takes you, you can clearly see I've voted yes, yes. And this is the latest one. Okay, so I'll just follow on this later on. But I'm just showing you the importance. When I realized that voting actually helps you qualify, I mean, this is another sneaky method which nobody understands. Like, you can qualify for airdrops for doing multiple things in the Cosmos ecosystem. So why take a chance? It's such an easy thing, and you're supporting, your vote matters, your stakeholder. So, you know, participate, show activity. Get the point? So anyways, let's get back on track. All right, this is JunoSwap. I just want to show you this real quick. This is still in beta version, and it's almost the same way you provide liquidity. For example, you go to liquidity, right? These are the ones right now, and if you want to provide liquidity, all you have to do is, first of all, you have to have the tokens. To get the tokens, you go to swap, and you have to have a Juno. I have created a video earlier on this, so I suggest, again, you go check the Juno network, the Juno playlist. I actually played around with the entire DEX. I showed you how to get the token here, and also use them, UST, how to get UST from exchanges or Atom from exchanges, then convert to Juno, and then use Juno and buy into other tokens. Okay, so Atom, let's say you want to get Atom. All right, so max, buy whatever you have, and then you go to liquidity, and over here, let's say I want to provide liquidity for Juno and Osmo. You click on this, right? And then you add liquidity, and from here, all you have to do is, because I don't have any Osmo, but when you have it, it's just a ratio 1:1. You click on max, whatever, how much you want, add it, and that's about it. You get the point? It's really straightforward. They haven't started yet. You can clearly see they haven't started the reward. It's 0%. Everyone's just waiting on this. So I get the point. Just because we are waiting, maybe we will be rewarded. That's how it works. It's just a risk-reward game. Get the point? So this is JunoSwap. I'm not going to touch this right now because it's still in beta mode. And the better version is Osmosis, which is almost the same kind of stuff. But again, this is complete. All right. So over here, all you have to do is go to, first of all, you have to trade whatever tokens you want. If you go to pool section, okay, you can see I have 327 to 327, right? I have this in this pool, Atom Osmo, I have $329 liquidity, okay? So, for example, in this one, Juno Osmo, I'm providing liquidity for Atom Osmo, DVP and Osmo, and Juno Osmo, as well as Som Osmo. You have all these liquidity pools. It depends on whatever you want to choose. Okay, each of them, each project, it depends on which one you want to support. I don't want to go into all of them, but the main ones are Atom Osmo, Juno Osmo, and of course there's several others. And they have decent APR so far. 79%, 121%, 66%. So to provide liquidity, all right, all you have to do is, for example, I have Osmo token. If you go to my assets, I don't have much beside just a little bit of Juno, Terra, and I have some Osmo, right? So all you have to do here is go to pools. The best part of this Osmosis DEX, unlike any others I've seen, even if you have just one token and you can stake it, meaning they will convert your one, they will split it into two. So for example, let's say I want to put my Osmo into Atom and Osmo. In this case, you will need Atom and Osmo both tokens, usually on both, in most dexes, right? However, in this one, Osmosis, you don't need that. With Atom or Osmo, any one token, you can provide liquidity. All right, so this is how it works. You say add and remove. You just say single asset, LP, single asset. You see the point here? I haven't seen this in any other dexes. It's kind of insane. So basically, when you say single asset, from here, select down, I'll click on Osmo, and you can see I have 2.5 Osmo. So what it will do is gonna split my Osmo into half Atom and half Osmo. You get the point? Equal. This is interesting because in other dexes, you need to have provided 50-50. Over here, they do it themselves. Or if you don't want to do single asset, you could just provide it manually. Like you have to have some Atom. I have 0 right now. Okay, so once you do that, you click on add liquidity, and that's it. And then you click on start earning. You will have your liquidity here, like it'll show how much you have, how much you have just provided. And then you click on 14 days, which is a bonding period that gives you the longest and the highest APR, which I always do. That's what I do. Okay, 14 days because I don't need to move around. I just stake it and forget about it. And then you click on bond, max and bond, and that's it. So now you're also getting the APR plus you're getting the fee, swap fee, which is amazing. And on top, you also qualify for extra airdrops, which is, I don't know, it depends on projects. Some projects give you extra airdrops for liquidity providers and some give you just for staking. So I always suggest stake first because that's the best thing. And then, or just split into half-half. Stake half and then provide liquidity for half. Like that's how it is, okay? So anyways, that's how you do this, like provide liquidity. And if you do this and you stake, you will qualify for a lot of airdrops. For example, proposal 14, I mentioned a few minutes ago, this one, it passed, right? They passed it. It says JunoSwap DEX, this, right? Over here, this will incentivize LPs over the coming 365 days with $90 million worth of Juno. Wowzer. Meaning, Juno Atom, Juno Raw, Juno UST. So Juno Atom, I've shown you. You can have Juno Atom on Juno DEX. So over here in Juno DEX, you can clearly see. Over here, you can add liquidity, and you will need Juno and you will need Atom. And the same method, just I've shown you, like on Osmosis, it's pretty much the same thing. You click add liquidity. I don't have any right now. And then that's it. So you basically, we are waiting on them to start the reward, and this is gonna begin after the raw token is airdropped, which is what we are all waiting on. Okay, this raw token. So let's hope this turns out decent. Okay, I'm pretty bullish on Juno network and everything overall. And on top, let's finish off with the upcoming airdrops, which is, check this out. These are the ones we missed out. These are just some of the ones, just to give you a little more hopium that we will make it. It's all right. I know we missed out a lot, but it's okay. This is the beginning. This is just a few of the list, all right? See what I see, plenty chances left. Tether upgrade March 22, possible snap. Coin, snap date. Raw token, that's almost done. Raccoon, February 8th. Too bad, you kind of missed out if you haven't done so far. But if you followed my video on JunoSwap before, like if you staked it, then you probably will qualify for Raccoon as well. Then there's Cerebrus to be announced. Up, again, not sure yet. Handsome, BTCNA, DC, Secret, Quicksilver Zone, SPQR, PASG, Craft. These are just a few to name airdrops. You get the point? Understand the ecosystem and what's coming ahead. If you can game the system legally, all right, meaning seek airdrops, be early into projects, okay? Take advantage of airdrops, compound, take profit, whatnot, and then you can make your portfolio. You can grow your portfolio. I will do whatever I can, give it to you as it is, straightforward. Do your research always. Do not ape in. Dollar cost average. I always suggest check chart. I've never aped into anything. Well, I did. That was years ago. But then I always check charts. Right now, if you go to tokens, you can click on this. It's not the best looking chart, of course, but yeah, everything is, most of the tokens on Cosmos is pretty much doing very decent. They're pretty much all in green. And right now, these are the ones on my list. There are a couple more, I can't fit them right now, but I will most likely talk about them in the upcoming days. So feel free to check them out in advance if you want. Osmosis, Cosmos, Juno, I keep mentioning them. Stargaze is a blockchain, also NFT marketplace with its own blockchain. Secret Network, interesting. Chihuahua is a meme coin, which probably has use case. You'll see that later on. And also, it's a meme coin on its own blockchain. Amazing. Heavily rewards you for staking as well. Sentinel is a VPN. Amazing. Somalier, something to do with Ethereum. Not too sure. EVMOS is coming. Insane. Neta is the store of value for Juno Network. Umi is a cross-chain. I don't know yet. It's a money market or bridging something. I don't know yet, but I have to figure it out, okay? So anyways, these are some of the ones on my list. Pay attention. I'm going to bring them to you as I find more about them. For now, I'm excited about the airdrops. Alright, so that's all I got for you. Keep up with my channel. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. And I will see you soon. Rebel over and out.